Hi, and welcome to another Dave Soldano Images, American Photo Treks short post-processing video. This one is going to just take a second as I demonstrate the new Merge to Panorama feature in Adobe Camera RAW 9.4. And this one features the boundary wrap. And I think right now, it's probably the easiest to use, and I like it better than just about any of the other panorama software out there. So I took these images out of Dead Horse State Park about a year ago, and I just thought that they would make a great example for this panorama, merge to panorama feature that I've been talking about. So I've got them all put together. I've processed them here separately. You can see there, I took them with nice Sony Zeiss 16 to 35 lens done in portrait style. Nice image, but I wanted to kind of, give a really good layout of this really majestic park, and especially this part of the park that goes around a horseshoe, the Colorado River. Really interesting place. And for it, I thought a panorama would be nice, especially right here, because you kind of got bookends on both sides by this very cool tree on this side and this interesting kind of rock formation on this. So what we do is, after I processed them all, and I processed them all exactly the same using the sync feature, and now I'm going to say select all, click on these little lines and dots up here and say merge to panorama, and then it goes to work, and you can see what it's doing right there. And well, that didn't take long at all, did it? So now you can kind of see it created a pretty neat panorama right there. But now I can adjust it so that maybe I don't want it to crop quite that much. And I'm going to use the boundary wrap to kind of straighten out that horizon a little bit. And it already did a pretty darn good job on its own. But you can see I'm changing, and I want to kind of get all the tree in the shot if I can. So I'm using it, but it's smartly moving the image instead of cropping and chopping it up. And I did a good job with the panorama in that I did level my tripod before I created the panorama, so therefore I'm not losing a lot anyway, but you can kind of see how this boundary wrap works just by me moving it, and it straightens it out, creates a nice panorama. So now I've got it kind of where I want it. I think that's going to be nice and straight, and I got all my tree in there. Now I'm going to hit merge. I'll call it Dead Horse Points Pano 1, and it creates it in a DNG or digital negative file. I'll hit save. It's considering all that. Then it creates the digital negative file right here in RAW, so I can continue to work with it. And look, I mean, that's nice. I mean, it came out, it did a really good job with it. It's nice and clean, good lines. I'm going to go ahead and you can kind of see when you hit crop that, boy, it really used every bit of the photo that I asked it to use. And I don't really like this junky foreground that much. I thought I was going to, but looking at it, I think it just puts a lot of junk in there. I'd rather concentrate on the better parts of the picture. I want a little bit of it, but it can be distracting to go down here and just see a bunch of dirt and stuff like that. That doesn't really add much to the picture. I can come up here, concentrate on the good stuff right about there, and I'll hit enter. Now I've got a really nice image to work with, and of course I'll use my little dehaze filter here. And look at what a great job that does. And that just all of a sudden showed up. All of a sudden showed up in Adobe Camera RAW with the last update. And I liked it so much I just had to share it with everybody. So I hope you all enjoyed it. That's it. Bye.